Hello there, this is Peter Beck and I'm your village marketer. And today I want to talk about Facebook dark posts. Right? Sounds pretty sinister, doesn't it? There you can see the Facebook thumbs up with a handcuff, but it's nothing sinister at all, although some people think they may be. Let's find out what these things are all about, okay? Facebook dark posts, because it's a very interesting strategy you can use in your Facebook marketing. So what are they? Well, they're simply unpublished Facebook posts that are not visible on your fan pages. They're only visible in the news feed, and you get to hand select who sees them anyway, based on keywords and interest. Now think about that. That opens up a plethora of opportunities when you think about it, right? You decide who sees these things in the news feed. I mean, really, they're a form of native advertising because they just flow in with the news feed updates that people see. And that's the whole purpose of them, to not stand out as deliberate promotions, but rather to be seen as more content-based than anything else, than promotion, and in that way draw people's attention and hopefully they'll click on the various things, because that's what it's all about. Now here's a couple of examples of dark posts. Can you see it's a promotion? Look carefully, okay? I mean, have you seen these in your newsfeed before? They look like standard updates in your newsfeed, don't they? Right? With the image and the words, etc., right? But if you look carefully, you'll see a magic word. The word is sponsored. Okay, can you see that? Sponsored. That shows you it's a promotion. That tells you it's a dark post. And that's a way of promoting various people's businesses. And big businesses are using this all the time now in a way that will become more acceptable for people in Facebook as far as promotions are concerned. So why use dark posts? Well, one is to test messages and promotion formats. I mean, the idea is to not drive your fans crazy by continually bombarding them with a whole range of promotions, right? But you need to be able to work out which one of these promotions will work for you. So you do it in a dark post format rather than spoil all the relationships you build up with your fans. But more importantly, you can create, using dark posts, a very targeted promotion in the news feed, and it's seen only by the people that you choose. I mean, this is very powerful when you think about that, right? I mean, you don't need to be a big-time marketer to use this strategy, that's for sure. I mean, they're easy and they're simple to create. By the way, you don't need any friends or any fans. I mean, everyone likes friends, right? But you don't actually need many friends and fans to be able to do this. You don't need any. You don't have to be a six-figure earner or a big-time marketer. All you simply do is create a post. You choose who sees it using the most advanced Facebook filtering tools. Pay per click or per impression or view, and then away you go. So that's what dark posts are. And what I'll do now is take you through actually how to create one. Let's work with me as I go back into Facebook, and I'll share my screen with you to show how to go about creating a dark post. Okay?
Okay, now, in order for us to set up our dark post, here I am in Facebook. If you look up there in the address line, www.facebook.com/ads/create. And you come up with this page here. Now, don't get confused about it. Basically, you either need to use either this one or this one. Clicks to website or website conversions. And Facebook, look, they're really good. If you hover over it, it tells you create ads to encourage people to visit your website. Well, that's exactly what we want to do with this dark post, right? So let's click clicks to website. And there it's asking you to enter the URL that you want to promote. Okay, so I've just got mine down here. Just bear with me a tick. By the way, this is interesting. I'll copy that and I'll just, before I put it in there, I'll show you something. And watch carefully. This is something that I will talk to you about a little later, but this is very clever. I put the URL in there. Now watch carefully at the top there. On the line itself, you can see it goes to villagemaketer.greenlbl.com and then changes over to facebookadninja.com, and that's a product I'm promoting. But what it did before it got there, right, was added people to my list. A bit of an invisible list. Now that's pretty smart, right? Now, if you're interested in finding out how to do that, that's something which I'd be delighted to share with you. But it's not part of today's presentation. We're just showing off, right? Now, back to advertising on Facebook. So we need to put that same link in here. Okay, it's in there. Now we go down to the images. Now, I don't want what's in there. Just get rid of that. And I'll create my own image, because what I'm promoting is this. It's a brilliant training program, by the way, called FB Ad Ninja. Okay, how to advertise on Facebook in the most efficient way possible. So this is I found a cute little thing like this, which is copyright free, thank goodness, right? And so that's the ad I'm going to use, or that's the image you're going to use, right? Now, just for interest, by the way, I don't know whether you realize this, but this is where you can decide which page you want to put it on. But if you wanted to, you can just go here and click and create a brand new Facebook page right on the spot. Okay, it takes 2 seconds if you want to do that, but which I don't want to do, but I just thought I'd show you. Just click that plus button and you can change a new one. But I'll use this one here, right? Now, for text on this ad, let's go to the actual ad itself and let's use this. Want to cut the cost of your Facebook advertising today? I mean, that's the whole thrust of this particular dark post. Let's put it in here in text. See if it fits. I hope it does. Yep. Well, you can see there, want to cut the cost of your Facebook advertising today. Now, for a headline, I'll go back again to this. Reduce my ad cost by 50 to 75%. I'm not sure whether that's going to fit. Let's just try. No, you can see it's exceeded the length of only 25. So let's just put reduce it by 75%. So that, well, it's not my, it's your. No, it's not going to fit. Okay. Why don't we just put this? Reduce ad costs by, I'll capitalize that too. Okay, see how it looks. Reduce ad costs by 75%. There you go. Fits. All right. Now, so we've got a headline, we've got some text there. Call to action button. Optional. We'll do that. Let's put a learn more tag there. There it is. Okay, pretty simple, right? Now, under advanced options, let's put a bit more information there. Go back to this. And let's see if I can find something. Huh, there's yours truly. Great training program, so I told them so. Here we go. You could be running cheaper ads in a few hours from now. Can you really afford to pass up this opportunity? So let's copy that. Plonk it over here. In here. I hope it fits. Yep, and there it is, right? You could be running cheaper ads in a few hours from now. Can you really afford to pass up this opportunity? All right. Now, I don't really want to put on partner mobile. I don't want to put it in the right-hand column. I just simply want it in the news feed. And okay, and I'll leave it in the mobile news feed as well. Now we come down to, so that's the ad, right? That's our dark post that we're going to promote and put it in the news feed of the people we decide here is the audience. Now, for those who've never been to Facebook before, as you can see, there's a little graph thing here, a little scale. Very interesting. And if you can get the arrow around a bit in the middle, then you're doing pretty well. So, first of all, you can actually have a custom audience, which I've got, but I don't want to use in this particular example. And do I want to be in Thailand? Well, not really. Okay, let's take United States. All right, see what's happened there? Spun right over the side. Potential reach 178 million. But well, we don't want that because we haven't said too much. Let's put an age limit thing in there. Let's make it say, I don't know, 25, right? Now remember, we're talking about Facebook marketing, right? 25 up. Should we put a top? No, we'll leave it open this stage, right? And let's think just women only, right? So now we've got 72 million people. That's in the United States, 25 and older, who are females, right? And I won't bother putting the language in there because I'm going to assume most of them are speaking English. Okay. Now you can actually have more demographics if you want in terms of relationships, education, work, etc., right? And that'll fine-tune it even more. But what I'll do is, just for the interest of this particular thing, let's put interests, Facebook marketing. Wow, look at that. Isn't that incredible, right? Location, United States, 25 and older females, interested in Facebook marketing, fewer than 1,000 people. Okay? What about the men? The same. Fewer than 1,000 people have expressed an interest in Facebook marketing. Well, I would never have believed that. Now, by the way, 3,087 have expressed an interest in like pages relating to Facebook marketing. So it's not that popular in Facebook when you think about it. Very interesting. So let's try another interest. Let's try digital marketing. It's basically the same thing, but not just only Facebook. Now we're cooking with gas, all right? Over here, location United States, 25 and older males, interested in digital marketing, placement in the news feed on desktop and on mobile, potential reach 380,000 people. What about the ladies? 420,000 people. So let's do that one, just for the sake of interest. I mean, I'll grab them both. What I could do, by the way, is do one to men and then one to ladies, and then look which ones are the better results. But for the sake of this particular exercise, I'll just take all right? Now we could look at behaviors and add extra things in there as well, but I'll let you do that. I mean, spend some time in this area because it's worth it, okay? Now, in this particular case, connections. I want to be looking at people, and I want to exclude people who are connected to, as you can see here, not connected to my page. All right, so I'll go up here. There's my page. I'll copy the URL from there, and here I'll put it in there. I want to look for people who are not currently connected to me in any way, shape, or form. And as you can see, by the way, potential reach is 800,000, and see the needle right in the middle. So it's pretty good, right? Now, it's not, I must admit, we could make this much more targeted than it is now. I'm just showing you as an introduction, all right, so you can get the feel for it. And you can do your own fiddling around there, and it's a bit of fun. Really is fun trying to do this. Now we come down to the campaign itself. As you can see, there's the name of the ad. So it's United States, 25 and over, and I'll add, or just so I know it's men and women. Budget per day. Okay, oh, it's in Thai baht. That's about $5 US a day. All right. Now, schedule, run my ads. I would much rather start it in the morning, and I'll run it for a week maximum. All right. So the total I've got there is about $30. All right. Now, bidding, optimize for clicks or optimize for impressions. I'm going to take the impressions. What that is, clicks are obviously, I mean, you understand what clicks are when people click on your ad. Impressions are the cost per 1,000 times that your ad has been shown to people. Cost per 1,000 times. So in that case there you can see 153 type art, right? So that means I've been charged about $5 for every 1,000 views that this particular dark post is going to be shown to. Now just show you that. That's because it's in the United States. Now remember that, 153 type art, right? And if I went up here and changed this and instead put where I am, for example, Thailand, you come back down here, right? Potential reach 170,000, still reasonable size, right? But come down here and see the cost in Thai baht, less than $1. That's because it's not a first world country like the United States, Canada, Great Britain, etc., right? So you can actually get much cheaper clicks by looking at countries outside the major English-speaking countries of the world. But cheaper clicks, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the result that you want. You may, but in this particular case, I'll just look at United States and bear in mind that it's going to cost a bit more, but I've got a limit per day anyway on this thing. So then all I do is place the order. Interesting. Campaign budget too low. You bid 153 daily budget needs to be at least twice your cost. So, okay, just for the sake of this, I can always adjust it later. I'll put in, right. So I need to change the per day cost. So I'll put 300 baht in there and see what happens. All right. And I'm asking them to accept a bid of 100 baht per 1,000 impressions. Okay, your order's being placed. You receive notification once your ads are reviewed. Now, you can go in and edit these at any time, and I suggest that if you create a dark post, or any ad for that matter, that you constantly monitor what's happening every few hours. I mean, at least every 6 hours, if not, because things happen pretty quickly in terms of that. But that's really how you create your dark post, right? So I hope you found that helpful. All right? All the best.